How many bottles of hand sanitizer do you have laying around the house? Because I actually have an entire plastic container full. Hey guys, welcome back to Simply a Better You. And today I am in my bathroom. So for the month of March, we are cleaning out. We are decluttering, organizing, and deep cleaning our house. And I'm taking you along with me on this journey. So guys, join me today as I dive underneath my bathroom sink. So as you can see, it's a hot mess under here. It's basically become a catch-all. I put anything under here I don't want to keep on top of the countertop. So, curling iron, blow dryer, mouthwash, extra stuff. So I'm going to start by pulling everything out, and I'm going to go through each and everything and decide, am I keeping this or is it going? And hopefully I don't embarrass myself in the process. So let's talk Bath and Body Works stuff. It would almost be embarrassing to tell you how old this is. It has been in here forever, and I really liked the body spray, but as you can see, this bottle is almost completely full because I'm allergic to most of this stuff. So this needs to go. Hand sanitizer. Do I even need to begin on this? How many bottles of hand sanitizer do you have laying around the house? Because I actually have an entire plastic container full of this stuff. I don't think we're ever going to make it through all of it, but I think we can let some of these go. Hair products. Things that you bought with great intention of using, hoping that they would work, and they didn't. More stuff. I tried to make it work, used it on my daughters, made some hair detangler. The thing is these are really expensive, and it's hard to let go of something you've put a lot of money into. Samples. Do you guys have the drawer in the kitchen or the bathroom that is full of little samples, yet you never use them? I mean, if you look on the back of your products, there's actually a little expiration date on here. So this says this is good for 18 months, and I can almost guarantee you this has been down here for 2 years. Another one of those products that you tried, you were hoping it would work, and it didn't. Travel containers. This is a really old bottle of the Win shampoo conditioner, and I couldn't tell you. I don't remember. I'm pretty sure this was put in here when we lived in Ohio 5 years ago. So I think we're just going to go ahead and pitch the whole container. Now, guys, let it go. You haven't used the container. Don't dump this out and wash it. And I know a lot of us would say, oh, I can keep the container because, it's for travel. We have traveled at least 3 times since I filled this up, and let me tell you, this never went with us, and I purchased more containers. Okay, these samples I actually use. I had a big stack of them and I've actually worked my way down. So the moisturizing conditioner and the blow dry protection, I use this stuff for my hair. This one I don't. I don't have curly hair. No matter how bad I want it to be curly, it just isn't going to happen. This I'm going to move over to our one of our bath containers that has more of like the medical stuff in it, so like moisturizers and our poison ivy stuff, since this is for itching. Let me rehome that. So this is a perfect example of why we should do this more often. So I'm down here going through my cabinet and I'm noticing there's actually a leak down here. The it looks like the pipe where it seals together has come loose and is actually running over. Not a bad leak, but I can see where the wood down here is starting to warp. So before I do anything, I'm going to pull the rest of this out and move it off to the side. I'm going to have Joe look at the plumbing down here. We're going to get it fixed now. We're not going to wait and say I'm going to do it later. We're going to fix it now, and then we're going to go ahead and paint the bottom of this cabinet. Okay, so let's move on to the next bathroom. This is the girls' bathroom, and this one I usually just do the standard clean. I come in, take out the trash, wipe everything down, and look for empty containers because they really struggle with throwing things away. But what I am noticing is that trying to keep things organized and picked up and put back is relatively difficult. So I have this basket here, and it used to be on the back of the toilet, was not working there at all. So I moved it on the counter next to the sink so that it would be easier for Mia and Hannah to put things back in the basket. Now I would prefer these things underneath the cabinet, but then Mia wouldn't necessarily remember that they're there. So things need to be out and visual for her. So this is I need to be okay with this because this is how she organizes. But I'm going to go through here real quick and see if there's any things that we can throw away, anything in excess, anything that's broke or maybe just doesn't belong, and get those out of here. we've got that kind of straightened and put away, I'm going to wipe down the counter because it's got toothpaste all over it. And then we're going to work on this bathroom shelf. So I put this bathroom shelf in here with the intentions of it looking pretty and cute, but in doing that, with moving that basket over there for organization, we lost the toilet paper holder, so I need to get something else to hold those, and I'll probably move those under the sink. Mia has her perfumes and deodorant and stuff. Now she keeps them up really high in here because Hannah likes to get into them. And I used to keep them in her bedroom, but they kept getting dropped and they would roll under the bed and we couldn't find them, and we were losing caps and lotion bottles were being spilled and such. So in order to contain the mess to the bathroom, we leave these things in here and she can find it every morning. So we're not hunting for her deodorant. But what I am going to do is tuck some stuff away. Like, these are her little bath bombs, and I'm actually going to move these to this container right here. This will now go in the trash. And we are going to take this bar of soap and put it under here. Now, as you can see, there's very little in here. I used to have this full of their stuff and it just didn't work. They have towels, extra washcloths, and then their mouthwash is down here, and then Mia's water pick. With the way that my girls are, it kind of needs to be out so that they can see it. Hannah's really good at putting things tucked away, but most of her stuff is in my bathroom. So the teenager, of course, keeps all of her things in the medicine cabinet. I do not know what this is going to look like, so just be prepared. Oh, it's not too bad. I've seen worse. She has all sorts of stuff, but she keeps all of her things up in here, and then the rest of it is in there. All of that stuff is the teenagers. She must have 52 bottles of shampoo and conditioner. But anyways, so we've got this room tidied up and decluttered and put away, and although it's small and there wasn't a whole lot to do, the idea is just keeping on top of it. It turns out the leak was a quick fix, but since we were already doing the leak underneath the sink, we went ahead and replaced some of the, I have no idea what this stuff is. This is why I have Joe, but my faucet leaks at the top, so he actually replaced like the little ball bearing thing inside of it and tightened it back up so that it would stop leaking, which is great. It didn't take him very long, and quickly moved to underneath the sink and got everything put together, and we were back in business. picked up some shelf paper. I will link that below if you guys want to check it out. It felt really durable and it helped brighten up underneath the sink. I love the pattern on it. But I went ahead and got that installed real quick, and then I got my baskets together. I condensed everything. I kept my basket with my hair supplies in it, but other than that, it all fit nicely in this little green basket, and it's all right there. So no more loose containers or, extra bottles underneath the sink. Of course, Hannah's bubble bath. This is the only loose bottle we'll have down there. It'll go quick. I've got my basket of lotions. And then the big basket that I had cleared out, all the trash is gone, all the duplicates are gone, all the old expired lotions, makeup and things are gone. We have what we're using. Everything fits. Guys, I am so happy with the way this turned out. Everything is in its place. It is neat, it's organized. The shelf paper really adds that just cleaned, pulled together look. All the excess things that don't belong have been removed. The trash has been removed, and everything just looks so much more, calm, peaceful, less frustrating. Let's talk about frustration in this corner. I am not in love with this makeup organizational system. I have a new one coming. I know I shouldn't be buying new things, but I really need this container to not be clear. Every time I look at this corner, it's cluttered, it's messy, it looks just dirty and unkept. I do like the water pick in the toothbrush on top of the case. It gets it up off of the vanity top. It's all centralized to this one area, so I do like that. And as soon as I get my new case in, I will update you with a picture on Instagram and Facebook. But guys, all in all, this was a real blessing for the bathroom. So guys, thank you for joining me on this decluttering journey, for hanging in there with me through my craziness. As always, guys, I thank you for joining me on my journey, and I bless you on yours.